Monday, 8:12 a.m. Text from my wife popped up while I was brushing my teeth. I want a divorce. All communication through my lawyer. That was it. No conversation, no explanation, no fight leading up to it. Just a shutdown. I stared at it. A single wave of something, shock, I guess, passed through. I blinked. Then I finished brushing. By 8:27, I replied, "Understood." That's all I said. Then I set my phone down, pulled up my financial dashboards, and started logging into everything. Monday, 10:00. Joint credit cards frozen. Her Amex canceled. Joint checking transferred 50% to a separate legal account. Family savings locked under dual authorization. She'd been a stay-at-home spouse for 3 years. My income covered everything: mortgage, cars, cards, subscriptions, her spending. She handled none of it. I let her handle me, though, for a long time. Emotional cold shoulder games, weaponized silence, curated pity to friends. Still, this? A text like that? Fine, no war, just boundaries. I texted again at 11:43 a.m. Your access to all shared financial accounts has been restricted pending legal division. Per your request, communication will now be through legal channels only. I made lunch, ate it quietly, called my lawyer, retained him that afternoon. Tuesday, 2:17 p.m. Her sister called me. "What the hell did you do?" She's sobbing, says you blindsided her financially. I said, she requested a divorce and legal-only contact. I complied. Click. 6:45 p.m. that night, I got an email from her lawyer. Subject, urgent, spousal financial interference. He threatened to file an emergency motion to reinstate her financial access. Said I was engaging in financial abuse. I replied with transaction logs, every cent, every date, every detail. I attached the text where she requested legal-only contact. Sent it to my own lawyer too. He responded within the hour. Smart move. Don't speak to her. Don't respond to family. Stay the course. I slept 8 hours that night. First time in months. Wednesday, 11:22 a.m. Her lawyer called mine again. This time they wanted a temporary support order. They claimed she had no access to groceries, said she was trapped financially. I provided grocery deliveries I'd sent before she went silent. I even scheduled one post-text, confirmed delivery, photos of bags at the door. She had food, water, shelter, car, gas, Wi-Fi, everything but free spending money. Thursday, 9:03 a.m. A friend of hers, mutual acquaintance, DM'd me. Said I was being cruel. Said I was punishing her. I replied with one sentence. She asked to speak through lawyers. I'm respecting her boundaries. Silence after that. Friday, 10:47 a.m. My lawyer forwards me a voicemail. It's her lawyer. His tone is different. Urgent, rushed. Please have your client contact me directly. We need to revisit temporary support and discuss cooperative negotiation. I'd prefer to avoid escalation. I listened twice. Same man who threatened legal action 48 hours ago. Now he's asking me to engage. Why? Because she hadn't anticipated the full consequence of her move. She thought I'd crawl, plead, maybe rage, maybe beg. Instead, I executed. She had no plan. She wanted the drama, not the discipline. 2 weeks later, we had a preliminary hearing. She asked for $6,000 a month in temporary support. Her lawyer argued lifestyle maintenance. Mine handed over the spreadsheet. Her expenses pre-separation. My income, my savings, the freeze timing, the text. Judge asked her lawyer, was this divorce communicated clearly in advance? Her lawyer stumbled, said something about emotional incompatibility. Judge said, so she severed communication unilaterally, then expected continued financial entanglement? Motion denied. Support capped at $1,500. My lawyer leaned in, whispered, that was surgical. I didn't smile, but I felt it. 3 months later, Divorce finalized. Assets 60-40. I kept the house, she moved in with her sister. Car stayed in her name, but she took over payments. I didn't fight for custody of the dog. She needed someone. People ask me now if I feel cold about it, if I regret cutting things that fast. No, I gave too many chances before that text. She knew what she was doing. She wanted to control the narrative, thought I'd break or chase. Instead, I respected her request. Word for word. She made it legal, I made it logistical. And for the first time in years, I stopped being managed. I was done. And when you're done, you don't yell, you just leave the room with the light off behind you.